Hey Mustangs, Science Friday. Today we're going to do an experiment that requires a glass, two glasses actually, water, table salt, and eggs, 2 eggs. We're going to do a test on density. If you know, sometimes people will say like things are more buoyant in salt water depending on how much salt there is in the water. So we're going to go ahead and do some hypothesizing, which means to make your best guess, and then we're going to see what happens during our experiment. So you can see here, I have 2 glasses filled with regular tap water, about 3/4 of the way up on this glass. This one over here has 3 tablespoons of salt, just regular table salt. This one has nothing in it. And I went to the Dollar Tree and I noticed that they sold eggs. So I got these eggs, which have 6 in them for $1. So if you're not a big egg eater and you want to try this experiment, it might be a good option. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with our regular plain water. So what you want to do is you want to make your best guess. If I stick my egg in here, what is going to happen? Is it going to sink? Is it going to float? Is it going to hit the bottom so hard it breaks? What's going to happen? What do you think? Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. It sank to the bottom and it's just sitting there. Okay. So now we make our best guess about this. Well, we can look at it and say the water looks different. Maybe something different will happen, or maybe it won't. If I'm being honest, I did this just before, but I think I had too much water and it didn't work. So let's see if I've fixed my problem. I think I had too much water and not enough salt. So we're gonna try. Take an egg and drop it in. Look at that! It floated back up. It started to look like it was gonna go down and then it floated back up. That's crazy. Definitely, I had too much water the first time and not enough salt. So what do you think is going to happen? What would happen if you tried floating something else? Maybe you try something else. Or maybe now that we've done these two, we go ahead and see how much salt we'd have to add to water to make both of them float. Do we think both of them would float? Let's try. Let's add another egg. I have another egg. We'll go ahead and stick it in and see what happens. Oh, we have 2 floating eggs. That's pretty cool. If you had a big enough container and enough salt, you might be able to make all the eggs float. Well, let me know what happens. Bye, Mustangs.